You're listening to the audio production of Lord Jesus Christ Audio Lectures, 11 Lessons on Biblical Revelation and its Doctrinal Implications, by Daniel Treier, published by Zondervan and read by the author. These audio lectures are a unique learning experience. Unlike a traditional audiobook's direct narration of a book's text, this production includes high-quality live recordings that cover the important points from each chapter, as well as relevant material from other sources.
Welcome to studying a truly wonderful subject, the Lord Jesus Christ. Its fancier, more formal name is Christology, which traditionally focuses on the person of Christ, on who he is, in distinction from his work, what he has done. His work often is studied primarily under the category of soteriology, the doctrine of salvation. It is important not to reduce Christ to his work. He's a living person. And it is important to remember that his work involves more than saving us. As we shall see, his work spans the drama of history, all the way from creation to the consummation of God's eternal kingdom. Yet the distinction between his person and his work must not turn into a separation. We only learn of Christ's identity through his work of revelation and redemption. This introduction will explore that challenge in more detail. This study is part of a larger series studying dogmatics. Dogmatic theology focuses on the exposition of the Church's authoritative teaching. Our study of dogmatic Christology is accountable to both ecumenical dogma, especially the Nicene Creed and the Chalcedonian definition, and additional Protestant confessions like the Westminster Confession of Faith. Authoritative doctrine is not our exclusive reference point, but it sets the parameters within which we will practice faith seeking understanding. In this introduction, we will begin by briefly surveying Christology's historical development through four crucial factors that are shaping contemporary debates. Then we will look at four aspirations for our study, four pairs of goals for how to go about studying Christology. Finally, we will address what's in a name, the reasons for the title, Lord Jesus Christ. Dogmatic Christology started with a biblical foundation and built traditional structures during the patristic, medieval, and Reformation periods, only to suffer the modern collapse of its incarnational narrative of God becoming human in Jesus. This collapse made space for competing reconstruction sites today. Christology has gathered its foundational materials from theological interpretation of specific biblical texts, along with various forms of biblical theological synthesis, including the titles of Christ. Biblical materials grounded the creedal cornerstones of Nicaea 325, Constantinople in 381, and Chalcedon in 451. The fully divine and fully human natures of Jesus Christ as one incarnate person of the Blessed Trinity. In the Middle Ages, both scholastic contemplation and mystical devotion gave further shape to Christology. Then, the Protestant Reformation put new emphasis upon Christ as the one mediator who fully accomplished our gracious redemption when he died on a Roman cross. The incarnational narrative's modern collapse stemmed from the rise of historical criticism and human subjectivity. A historical split emerged between Jesus of Nazareth and the Christ of faith. A Hellenization thesis emerged with a split between early Jewish Christianity and Christology's gradual corruption by Greek philosophy. And a hermeneutical split emerged between faith and reason. In the 20th century, Karl Barth epitomized efforts to rebuild incarnational Christology from above, that is, by relating Christ to our human subjectivity through a Trinitarian account of God's self-revelation. Wolfhart Pannenberg epitomized efforts to rebuild incarnational Christology from below,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?